Welcome everybody to my channel. In this video we are going to talk about on how to navigate and use this fan-made Tableau dashboard for Pro Kabaddi League season 11. It took me around roughly around 5 to 6 months for getting it done entirely, and from data collection to data cleaning, then creating blueprints on how to divide it into various segments and present it to the user. It has took a long way for me. I'll attach the blueprints and the simple diagrams I have used to understand and to create it and to implement it in the visualizations. I used simple diagrams and followed by which I started to implement it. Before this, I did create some sample visualizations in Tableau to understand the way it can be used and utilized. My aim was to present it in the best way I can, probably a reason why it took me a lot while to finally get it done. It may not be the best yet, neither complete in a way to say, but all I did was to put in the entire effort for making it perfect and present it the right details and insights to everybody. This is the banner which I created in Canva. I used some elements, the images and some famous slogans, and moving forward to the credit section, you can see the tooltips if you hover over some of the buttons here. So credit section here is says some insights on how did I approach throughout this entire Tableau dashboard. It is created by me, Aryanja. This is not just a normal dashboard because every detail present in it is as precise as it could have been to the actual tournament. I've used ample of references from the official websites along with many other trusted sources that provides genuine news and contents related to Pro Kabaddi since a long time. Some are as described here: My Khel, Khel Now, Sportskeeda, etc. The tools used throughout the creation are Tableau for visualization purpose, Excel for storing data sheets, Python for data cleaning and data filtering, and ChatGPT and Gemini helped me throughout for creating some of my custom images and some of the prompts that I did not understand how to implement in Tableau or how to fetch out that output which I need. That's the position where ChatGPT and Gemini helped me a lot. You can go through these details and by yourself and get to know more about it. Now moving forward to the overview section. So in this space right here you can see that it tells you some basic things on how you should be approaching this dashboard. Of course it is not very complex to understand, but just a simple reference or a simple guide to just have a glimpse on how you can approach it. Basically this is a nav bar, navigation bar, details, and these are the buttons you will be able to see at the top from the upcoming sheets now on. You can see that every button has its own function. This one heads to main dashboard, this one to banner, the first page which were there at the start of the video. Teams says the view all teams list, and these are the logos of each team. Direct access to any team analysis by selecting the logo. Matches of the season and their info, you can find it out here. Points table, playoff and rankings are throughout these three buttons. You can just hover over them to find the tooltip. These are some of the help buttons and the images and the actions. You can get to know the question mark and the cross symbol. This one helps the format of the page. It will provide the structure, and similarly to close that structure you can just press the X button. Images and actions, most of the images will be interactive and you can just click them to know more about that. Bar charts and the team analysis are interactive. So many of the dashboard details are actually works on dynamic filter. Kind of you can basically, if you click on one filter, all the other visualization changes, and you can get to know more deeply on how it works. Hover on elements for informative tooltips, very important for some of the major visualizations you are going to witness. Now after this we are going to head to main dashboard, and here's where the entire thing starts off. Just wait for a while. Now this is the main dashboard. As you can see, the navigation bar, the buttons, everything, anywhere you hover it just brightens up, or a border comes up. That means that it's just a button and you can just click to access that. In this main dashboard, this is the main dashboard, and the top banner shows you the season 11 tracker, the key stats of the season for the matches, the total points, ties, all outs, rate tackle, super rates, super tackles, etc. Now, awards and prizes in this tournament. Coach of the season, that is Manpreet Singh, NYP, new young player of the season Ayan Lochab, etc. and all the other players who got some major awards and the prize money they got along with it. The champions of season 11 were of course Haryana Steelers, and the coach was Manpreet Singh, and the runner-up were Patna Pirates, and the coach was Narendra Redu. You can see the rate of the season here. Right here it is Devang Dalal, who scored 301 rate points, and Nitesh Kumar being the defender of the season, scoring 77 tackle points. He belonged to Patna and he belonged to Tamil Thalevas. Both of them got a prize money of 15 lakh rupees. Across the entire tournament, there have been a total of 137 matches, out of which the venues and stadiums are divided here: 44 in Hyderabad, 44 in UP, and 49 in Pune. You can see the names of the stadiums the teams have played on. These are the sponsors and partnerships throughout the tournament who has taken part, and most of the major ads and sponsors were these. You can just look at here. Now, moving forward, we'll go to the teams list right now. You'll get to know an overview of all the teams along with their mascots. Mascots are basically present for every team. You might know about it if you follow Pro Kabaddi League. Now, so basically it has been arranged in a way the points table where was at the after the league stage games were over before the playoffs. So Haryana Steelers finished at first and Bengaluru Bulls finished at last, and rest of the team are as described here. So it's this page actually gives you an overview on how the team performed. Now basically you can see that UP Yoddhas, they played 24 matches and secured 15 wins along with 7 losses, and the team standing at number 3. Now if I want to know about a particular team, a particular analysis, for example if I want to know about Haryana Steelers, I can actually click through here or directly click this logo here. You can get to the same page. So I'm just going through this logo here. You can actually get it from here too. Now this is the main dashboard for particular team you are going to analyze. As you can see, here is the help button, which you will know further. I'll let you know about it. In this page, what you can see is the team name, the coach of the team, and the captain. The captain, some of the teams had multiple captains, but I have written the name who took part in the majority of the game. And then you will see that average rate points the team has secured is 20, and average tackle points. Team points is basically the points table, the points they secured and the point difference. Now the position at which this team finished and what are the results. They are the champions. Moving forward, we can see that it is Haryana Steelers rate versus defense criteria here. You will see opponent wise the number of rate points and the tackle points they have actually got throughout it. You can see against Haryana Steelers they have been at the, like against Patna Pirates, they have been at the peak, scoring 43 defense points and 50 rate points. Here you can see the breakdown. Throughout the tournament they secured 101 extra points, 290 tackle points, 482 rate points, and the MVP points. MVP basically means, for example, if in a match if Vinay scores about 10 points and that this player particularly is the highest scorer of the team, then he will be considered as MVP. I have just taken in that way. So for every match there are different MVPs for each team, or maybe the same MVPs. I've just added the MVP points, and you can see that 225 points were scored by MVP itself. Now this is the top rated section, the best rater of that particular team, averaging 6.83 rate points per match. That is Vinay for Haryana Steelers. He scored a total of 165 rate points. As you can see, the image is brightening up whenever I hover over it, and you can see the tooltip saying click to see detailed analysis of Vinay. I'll let you know on it. The Raiders' highest score, as you can see in this vertical bar, it is 12 rate points against Bengaluru Bulls. That is his highest score throughout the tournament. And similarly, the top defender, averaging 3.25 tackle points, Mohammad Reza Shadlu, scoring 78 tackle points, and out of which the highest score of him was against Tamil Talewa, scoring 7 tackle points. Now, this is the team performance throughout the tournament. The blue bar indicates wins and the purple bar indicates losses, and there is also a bar indicating draws, but this team never played a draw in this entire tournament, so there is none present. Now the blue bar indicates the team's opponent against which this team has won. Every bar you see here is for a single team. So at this point, these 2 bars represent matches against Bengal Warriors, as you can see in the tooltip here. And similarly for the blue one, this 2 blue represents Bengaluru Bulls, this one Dabang Delhi, and etc. for all of them. The status says the number of wins and the number of losses they have conquered throughout the season. Total matches played by 24. The journey of the team from the first match till the last shows how consistent they were throughout the tournament. A lot of winning streaks once they start to win. Very less losing streak for Haryana Steelers throughout the season. The attack statistics for Haryana Steelers has been a total of 1031 raids, out of which 379 raids were successful. Successful raids indicates that at least 1 point was scored, and unsuccessful raids, basically 236, depicts that the number of raids the raider got tackled, and the remaining are empty raids. So about 500 raids were empty, and number of super raids were 12. So out of the 379 successful raids, 12 were super raids. The Haryana Steelers defense statistics depicts the total tackles, successful and unsuccessful, and the number of super tackles, similarly as the attack ones. The team's highest score was against U Mumbai, scoring 48 points. The biggest winning margin is 21 points against Telugu Titans. That means the margin of 21 points, so it basically means, I guess, 20-41, so 21 points difference, and 30 all-outs inflicted. That means this team has given 30 all-outs to opponents overall. Now, as I have said you about dynamic filters, so for example, if I click any one of the thing here, for example, match numbers are represented under each bar. So if the numbers you see here are actually the match numbers. So when you click at any one of them, for example this one, you get to know the most of the filters has changed right now. This tooltip says the venue is Pune, the team is Haryana Steelers, and the opponent is Patna Pirates. Haryana scored 42 points and Patna scored 36 points. Haryana Steelers MVP was Shivam Patare, scoring 11 points, and Patna Pirates MVP scoring 13 points. So as you can see, what MVP means here basically is the highest scorer of that particular match. Sometimes it happens that there are multiple players with the same points. Then another category comes in, the number of super raids, or the number of multi-point raid, or the number of least tackled comes into place, and those details can come through many sources throughout Google. You can get it checked as well. Now here attack and raid statistics versus that particular opponent is 16 points in defense and 19 points in raid. What it shows is, out of 42 points, as you can see here, out of 42 points, a total of 16 points came in defense and 19 points came in raid, and the rest of them as extras. The breakdown says in that particular match there were 7 extra points, 16 tackle points, 19 raid points, and 11 MVP points. Now moving forward, as I've said you about the structure of this, the question mark. Now when you click it, you will get to know. So in this structure, you can see, if you are unable to understand the structure of the entire page and you are unable to think where to start off from, you can see here navigation bar, the raid versus defense, team details, breakdown, status, team performance. You can just actually see everything in a much better and simpler way. The top raider details, top defender details, team journey match wise here, as you can see, and team stats, the attack stats, defense, highest score, some of the team stats. And to close this, you can just press the X here, and you can just come back here and then just have your analysis going on. You can actually move to other teams by the clicking this and going to the same, like for example, if you don't want to come through here, you can just click here and you will just return to the same page again. And then if you want to go to another team analysis, click the other logo. For example, here I have clicked Dabang Delhi, and the Dabang Delhi page opens right now. As I've told you, the runner-up team were Patna Pirates. You can see their insights and analysis here too. Now, for example, in this page, you can see the draw bar. 13th match and 22nd match were actually draws for Patna Pirates. A total of 2 draws were placed. One was against Dabang Delhi and one was against Gujarat Giants, as you can see in the tooltip here. Now, if for example, if I want to know more about Devang, particularly his analysis, so when I click here, I'll go to his particular page of about his analysis throughout the season. Now I want to know how actually he played. Since he is the raider of the season, I want to know more about him. I just click here. Now since I have come to this page, now it says more details about Devang, particularly he is the raider of the season right in season 11. So let's see what are the details present for him. He is a raider, left and right side, so he can raid on both sides of the mat. He plays for Patna Pirates and he has an average of 12.04 rate points, and he scored a total of 301 rate points throughout the season. Now as you can see, a question mark detail here. So for example, if I'm unable to understand page, I just click it here. I'll get a structure of this page. I see the player details, the quarter wise points, the player stats, match wise points scored, players against each team, feats achieved, points density. So the player details is basically this bar, the quarter wise points basically this one, the player stats depicts this small box here, the match wise points he scored is this one, and player against each team, this one, Devang versus opponents, feats achieved is this side, and the points density is this side, and some other details are present at the end. Now I just close it since I have understood about this page. Now let's see what is quarter wise points scored. You must wonder that is this something new, or has this been implemented in this season? No, actually this is something I have personally implemented for a better insight and to analyze better about what he has done throughout the tournament. So quarter wise points scored, basically when I hover over one bar, it says that first quarter points is 61, total rate points were 301 as we know, and right below it you can see that it says quarter 1 matches 1 to 5, 2 says matches 6 to 11, and similarly 3 and 4 says 12 to 17 and 18 to 25. So you must have understood at this point that the first quarter basically means the performance of Devang in the first 5 matches, the quarter 2 basically means the match performance between 6 to 11, and the third one means 12 to 17, and the fourth one says the rest of the tournament after 18 to 25. If the team has reached the playoffs, it will go 25. Some teams do play 24, 22, and that is considered under quarter 4. Through this bar we can see that under quarter 3, that is matches 12 to 17, he has scored the highest throughout it, that is 90 points. So out of 301 points, he scored 90 points in just 5 to 6 matches during the third half of the tournament. Now moving forward, here it is the match wise performance. Some stats, as you can see, he played 25 matches. Yes, he played all the 25 matches. He never got rested or benched. His not out percentage were 73.47, a total of 7 super rates and 426 rates out of the total team rates he has done. Particularly in this tournament, he has done 426 rates and has scored 301 rate points. That is actually great performance overall. Now this one is match wise performance. So as you can see in the tooltip, it says match 1 6, match 2 25, 3 7, 4 5 6, and similarly up to match number 25 he has scored a total of 301 points. This says the rate point scoring graph. You can go through it if you want. Then the highest point is 25 in match number 2. Now Devang versus opponents here depicts against each team how he has performed. So against Bengal Warriors 28, Gujarat Giants 16, and etc. The highest he has scored is most darkened, and I guess that is Mumbai and Dabang Delhi, where he scored 35 points against both the teams. Now feats achieved here. Feats achieved the Raiders, some of the achievements in this season 11. there are 4 given for each of the player, whether he's a raider or defender. So for Devang, it is 70.05% successful rates in the season. That means out of every 10 rates, 7 of the rates are actually successful, and he brings at least 1 point. 18 super 10s out of 25 matches played, and that is actually very incredible that he has been consistent throughout the tournament, scoring at least 10 points for over 18 matches out of 25. Scored 53% of team's total rate points. So the overall rate points the team has scored or gathered throughout the tournament from the start to the final, 53% Devang carried alone. And he ranks first among top raiders in PKL season 11. So he is the highest point scorer for this reason. The points density distribution across matches depicts the least number of points and the highest number of points he has scored. So the least is 5, that is match number 25, the finale, and the highest he scored is match number 2, 25 points. He was bought by Patna Pirates at a bid of 0.2 CR, and his jersey number is 3, and he is just age of 24. Now at this point I have just understood the entire analysis of Devang, and now I want to return back to one of the pages. It says head to Patna Pirates Hall of Fame, which I'll let you know further, or the main dashboard here. So right now I'm just going to Patna Pirates back again. Similarly, you can get to know about the defender's performance too. You can just click that player and get to know about it. And the team performance here, you can see the table, position, coach, captain, etc. You can just get to know about this team. Now, moving on. Right now we'll move to matches. It says the matches of the season and their info along with it. So here, as you can see in the tooltip, click to view all matches of the season. I have clicked it. Just wait for a few seconds. And now in this page you see the match number here, the home team points, away team points, and the away team. Starting from match number 1, you can scroll down and you can just go to match number 137, a total of 137 matches, and you can get the info of all of them. For the info, you don't have to click anywhere, just you need to hover over this info button and you will get the entire detail. Now for example, for the match number 1, just hover over it and you will get to know the venue, the match number, the home team, away team. Home team basically means if it is Telugu Titans, that must have been played in their mat, but basically in this season the home team is not meant to be played in Hyderabad alone. It is based on how the organization decided to divide it into home team and away team for each of them. So for this match, home team is Telugu and away team is Bengaluru Bulls. Home team scored 37 and away team 29. The MVP for the home team was Pawan Sehrawat and away team was Surinder Singh, scoring 13 and 5 points respectively. The winning team was Telugu Titans and the losing team was Bengaluru Bulls. Similarly, you can get to know for every other match, even for example match number 21, you can go further down and you can see match number 68, and even for the finale again between Haryana Steelers and Patna Pirates, match number 137 played in Pune. 32 and 23 were the points of the team, and Haryana Steelers won and Patna lost in the final. You can also filter as per your wish. You can instead of match number, you can basically, if your favorite team is for example Jaipur Pink Panthers, just untick all and click Jaipur. You will get to know all the matches where Jaipur played as the home team. But if you want to know about Jaipur playing as the away team, just come here and click similarly, just deselect all of them and then click Jaipur. You will get to know all the matches that Jaipur played as an away team here. And you can also go through it, the home team points or the away team points as you wish. Now since you must have understood this page. Now moving on further, I'm hovering over it and it says points table and playoffs. Now I'm clicking over it. Now after waiting for a while, you can see that this page gives me the points table as well as the playoff scenarios of the tournament. The points table says the top 6 qualifiers, and this one is after 22 league matches. This does not include the playoffs, as the points table is only considered till the league matches are over. So 22 matches each team of course plays, and out of which Haryana Steelers has scored 84 points. 81 by Dabang Delhi, and similarly the other 5 teams. And the bottom 6 teams could not qualify, where Bengaluru Bulls ended at the bottom. And if you want to know how many matches, like for example how many matches did Haryana Steelers win, you can just simply click here. You can head to the main page, you can head to their analysis dashboard, and you can see how many matches they have won. 18 matches. Now moving back to the points table and playoff scenarios, you can see the eliminator 1, eliminator 2 played by which of their respective teams, UP Odha and Jaipur Pink Panthers. Eliminator 2 was played by Patna and Mumbai. Similarly, semi-final 1, semi-final 2 and the grand finale of the season, where Haryana Steelers won the maiden title after 6 years of their commencement, and they won by 9 points. Also, if you want to know the team analysis dashboard, you can just simply go through here as well. The images are actually interactive, and as I mentioned in the disclaimer or the overview, the most of the images are interactive and you can click them for detailed analysis. Now as I'm done with this page, I'm just hovering over this and it says Hall of Fame. When I click here, I'll get to this page where it says players of the season, top 10 raiders of the season, top 10 defenders of the season. This button basically tells you, gives you an option to switch between the team wise players of the season. I'll explain you further. Before that, the top 10 raiders of the season is listed here. The number 1 ranking from 1 to 10, the player name, the team he has played for is listed this side, and for the defenders it is listed this side, the name and the team they have played for, where Devang and Mohammad Reza Shadlu is ranked 1, and similarly Bhavani Rajput and Deepak Singh have ranked number 10. These are the exact details collected from the official websites and trusted sources. Most of them are actually collected very carefully and are analyzed and then put it into the dashboard after that. Now when I click this button, so since there are 12 teams overall throughout the tournament, you will see 12 ranks from 1 to 12 stating the top raider and defender from each team instead of from the season. So as you can see, there are 12 ranks here, but 12 different teams based on the number of points they have collected. So Devang stands at number 1 for Patna Pirates, Ashu Malik at number 2, and Guman Singh for this Gujarat, and Pardeep Narwal for Bengaluru Bulls scoring 111 points, Moin Shafagi scoring 103 points. So all the 12 teams are listed here based on the team, and all the 10 defenders from the respective teams in terms of highest points for their franchise is listed here, and the 12 ranks are listed here. You can actually get to know the detailed analysis by simply clicking the player's image here, or the team analysis dashboard by clicking the logo here. Now this is the entire thing about Hall of Fame. Now you can switch back to season if you want, and you can get to know the season wise top players. Now moving on to the final one, this is the achievements corner. The achievements corner basically, as you can see, this line it says that list shows the top players and teams to score the highest points in different categories. So the above one shows this vertical bar, as you can see, individual records, and the bottom one says team milestones. The individual record says the total points, who has collected the highest total points, and the winner is Devang scoring 301. Tackle points, Shadlu scoring 82 tackle points. Rate points, again Devang. Super 10s, most super 10s, it is Ashu. High fives, it is Nitesh, and similarly for all other. And for the team milestones, you can see the total points collected by any team is Patna Pirates 970 overall. Tackle point, most tackle points is by Haryana Steelers 290. Rate points, most rate points is Patna Pirates once again 568. Average tackle point, here super tackles by Bengaluru Bulls, most super tackles 36. And similarly for all other super rates, most super rates is by UP Odha scoring 14 super rates. This is all about the achievements corner. And at this point, this entire dashboard gives you an overview on how this Pro Kabaddi League season 11 has been for every team and for most of the players, the top players. And you can return back to the main dashboard here. And this is all about this Tableau dashboard that I have created. Took me 5 to 6 months overall, and I've finally done it. and I'm glad that I could present it over to all the passionate PKL fans, and they can use it for their insights. Thank you.